what people don't know, in poultry farming, broiler farming is the most profitable sector. There are just few mistakes that people do, and they end up losing out in this business. Feed is very tricky because it takes around 60% for you to be successful in this business. Even find farmers when they don't even know how much that bird would consume.
On this wonderful episode, we are in Namponge, that is a village right next to Masulita. That's around 30 kilometers from the city center. And we have decided to trek all that long distance because we want to solve a big challenge in our poultry industry. And of course, I'm so privileged to have an expert. We are going, together with him, we are going to find out just how best can you maximize profits from broiler farming. If I'm not mistaken, at least every poultry farmer started from broilers, but along the way they all say it's not profitable. It needs when you have large numbers. Well, there is a secret, and you'll be surprised that even with the smallest number of 100 broilers, you can actually stay in business, and before you know it, you'll be a big farmer in the industry. You're welcome to the channel.
Yes, I'm called Ezra is my name. Professional, I'm a nutritionist.
Okay.
I did a degree at Makerere, animal production.
Okay.
But me, I specialized in nutrition. So I think I can 100% say that what you're going to talk about. I'm even satisfied in this field here.
Okay.
I can 100% say that.
So since I have the right person, let me report to you that as your farm is thriving, people's farms there, they are shrinking and people are opting out of broiler farming.
Yes.
So we want to know from you, which tricks do you use to profit from broiler farming, and which advice do you have for our people, our small farmer out there, our big farmer out there?
Okay, starting from there, actually what I can say, what people don't know, in poultry farming, broiler farming is the most profitable sector. I know people will agree with that.
Disagree or agree?
This is the most profitable sector if you join broiler in poultry sector.
Are you sure?
Yes. Another thing, there are just few mistakes that people do, and they end up losing out in this business because they don't maybe examine some of the few things when they are starting up this business. First of all, when you're starting up this business, there are majorly three factors that will determine whether you'll be in this business or you'll leave this business very soon. Yes. The first, people don't look at the type of breed they bring at their farm. Okay. We have actually 3 breeds. We have Cobb 500, we have Roast 308, and we have Hubbard Efficiency Plus. And actually we have even Abba Eka, but that is kind of rare in Uganda. So
which one are you having?
So right here first we are having Cobb 500. It's one of the best breed that can give you results in a short period of time. Okay. Yes.
So besides the breed,
besides the breeds, there comes in the most tricky sector, which is known as feeds.
Oh, yeah.
Feed is very tricky because it takes around 60%.
That's a huge percentage.
Yes, 60% for you to be successful in this business. Whereby farmers don't mind about their cost of production when you're bringing these birds here. Even find farmers when they don't know even how much that bird would consume.
Of course.
For a certain period of time.
Anyway?
You even find the farmers, they don't even know the targeted weights they want at a certain period of time. You will find that when a bird, if you want to sell a bird in 30 days, that bird will consume around 2.1 kgs. If you want a bird of 2 kgs, that bird will consume 3.3, and that will take around 5 weeks.
So what you're saying, instead of focusing on I'm raising these birds in a month, I should focus on the weight. The
first thing is people should first know the amount of feed they have to invest in those number of birds they have. So the first little knowledge a farmer should know, you don't have to be an expert, but at least you should know the amount of feed you are supposed to buy at a certain period of time. most of our farmers here in Uganda, they're targeting a bird of 30 days. That is 1 month. But they don't even know how much they should invest and how much feed they need to invest in their farms. Yes.
Okay.
So you'll find, if you want to sell in 30 days, that bird will only consume around 2.3 kgs.
Okay.
To attain 1.5, 1.6 kgs.
Okay.
So meaning if you have 100 birds, you need only 230 kgs of what?
Feed.
Of feed to raise those birds in 30 days. But another tricky thing, what farmers don't mind about is the cost of production.
Okay.
You'll find that farmers who are feeding good feed, they're actually giving them very expensive feeds, ending up working for small profits.
But
now farmers who want to utilize the cost of production, you'll find them, they are giving those birds poor quality feeds. At the end of the day, they will fail to get the targeted weights in the right time. That is the most difficult thing to our farmers here in Uganda.
So now that we want to maximize on the profit,
yes,
amongst those three things, let's concentrate mostly on
cost of production. Yes, cost of production. Now, for instance, if you want to raise birds of 30 days, as I've told you at first, that bird will consume 2.3 kgs for that period. That means 100 birds will consume 230 kilograms of feed. But these birds, they need certain amounts of nutrient levels at different levels. For example, birds feed starter feeds from day 1 to day 14.
Okay.
And that feed there, it will have around 23% crude protein. So from 15 to 21 days, birds will consume a feed called as grower feed. Then from 21 days up to the day of selling it, that's when you're introducing finisher feeds.
Okay.
So usually there are types of 2 feeds on the market here. You can either use pellets or mash feed or concentrates. Okay. So me, I'm going to talk about more of the concentrate and a little bit of what?
There is a movement which is going on that most companies are advising broiler farmers to use pellets.
Yes.
What's your advice on that? Because the pellet is all put together, every nutrient is packed in this one particle.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
It doesn't take the bird too much energy to consume. What's your...
Scientifically, pellet will be a better feed for these broiler birds. But now the problem is, at the end of the day, this is a business. Pellet is a complete feed. They're usually done with these big companies and professionals. But the problem you find that is, at the end of the day, the pellets are very expensive. You might find that each kg of a pellet is costing around, starter feed is in 3,000 kg. Grower feed is 2.7, then finisher feed is in 2.5. At the end of the day, if you sell, if you use only pellets, you'll find out that we are working for small margin of profits.
Around 1,000? Around
1,000 on a bird, usually. And I think I have invested around 1 million in 100 birds, and they are buying around 1 or 12K. So that's not business.
It's not.
But for us here, what we use, here we feed pellets for only 1 week.
Okay.
Then after 1 week, we start to ferment for ourselves using our concentrate.
Oh,
yes.
You have a concentrate?
Yes, we have a concentrate. We have a concentrate on market. It goes for 175,000, 50 kgs.
Okay.
Yes.
You've seen, I think you must have seen my reaction, like they're having their own concentrate.
Yes.
And they are making it from here, from Uganda.
Yes,
and
from Uganda.
That is something. If you who is watching us, you know that most of these concentrates actually are being imported. Most of them, if not all of them, they are being imported from abroad. And you know what that means for the people who are importing these concentrates. It means they have to make sure they are staying in business. That's why you are buying those concentrates at that price you're buying them. But it's great news actually that these people are using their own feed they have made by themselves, and they are using them on the birds. All right, let's continue with the conversation. I'm quite intrigued to find out more.
Yes, now for us, we invest around 9,000 shillings in 30 days.
No way.
Yes, and we find us selling that bird at 13,000. making a profit of 4,000 shillings. But the reason
bad.
behind it is we mind more about of our cost of production on the feed. So that's why I want to go. I'm here just to give some little secrets of what we use here on the farm.
Okay.
And what a farmer should do to also to check out of their selves on how they can maximize production their farms. So for us here, since these birds feeds that are consumed are really known, we can easily calculate the amount of feed that bird will need per week. For example, one bird will consume 0.175 grams from
with the right breed.
With the right breed from 0 day to 7 days. So if you are to do an accountability of around 100 birds, let us try to calculate here together. Yes. So you do 0.175 so times 100. So meaning a bird here will need 17.5 kgs of starter feed. So what we do, we round off, that is 18. So you'll find in 100 birds, we will buy only 18 kilograms of starter feed, which are pellets. So 18, usually at the market, 1 kg of pellet feeds, it is around 3,000. So that is 54,000.
Okay. Let me hope you're having your piece of paper and your pen in your hands.
Yes.
Okay.
Then in the second week, we start formulating our own feed.
Feeds, yeah.
But again, we formulate starter feed.
Okay.
But using our protein source, as I told you, we shall use 37%.
Okay.
Concentrate then 63% maize. But a bird will consume, in that second week, a bird will consume around 0.325 grams. So if you have 100 birds, you'll do 0.325 times 100. So that is 32.5, but we round off
To 33.
to 33. So 33 kgs. But as I told you, if you want to mix your own starter using our protein source, you will use 37%
Okay.
of the concentrate. Then the 63% will be
Maize.
yes. So you do that. If you want to get the 37%, you do 33 times 37%. So that is 12 kgs. But we have to formulate 33 kgs. So you do 33 minus 12. So you will get 21 kilograms of maize and then 12 kilograms of what?
Of the protein
of
source.
the protein source. So the pricing of that feed will be, right now maize is around 1,120 shillings. So 21 times 120, then plus 12 times our protein source will cost us 3,500 times 3,500. That is 65,000. So, but to get the cost of feed per kg, you get this amount divided by the 33. So our 1 kg of starter feed will cost us 1,985 shillings. So if you are to subtract of how much you have saved on the 3,000, that is 3,000 minus 1,985. That is, so you are saving 1,000. You are saving 1,000 shillings on a kg of feed.
On each kg,
Yes.
with your protein source.
Yes, with our protein source.
Wow.
So after there, when the bird reaches 14 days, we go to a feed called as grower. But we know that within that period, a bird will consume 0.64 from 14 days to 21 days. So 0.64, we go to 0.64 times 100. So we'll need 64 kgs of what?
Of feed.
Of feed. So 64 kgs of feed times. If you want to do that, if you want to formulate yourself a grower feed, use our protein. Our protein source has to be 35%.
Okay.
So that 64 times 35% to get the amount of concentrate you need. That means you need 22.
That's 42 kg. Okay.
This is 20? Yes. So 64 times, as I told you, the cost of production of maize right now,
Yes, yeah.
then plus our constant. So meaning that is 14. So divide by 64. No, first wait. So
46 is 64.
64 times 35%. So meaning we need only 22
Kilograms.
22 of the protein. So 42 times 110. Then plus 22 times 3500. Yes. Then divide by 64. Then there our cost of production per kg will be 1,938 shillings. Yes. Then our finisher will cost us from the 21 days to the day of sale.
What point are we selling them off?
We want to sell at 30 days and we want to see the cost of production.
Okay.
You get it? So we shall, as I told you at first, the bird will consume 2.3 kgs.
Within the 30 days?
Yes. So 0.5 for the first 2 weeks plus 0.36 to get to know the amount of feed remaining. That is 1.14. So we do 2.3 minus 1.14, meaning we have to formulate a finisher which is 1.16 times 100. That is 116 kgs of feed we need. So to get the amount of protein you need, you do 116 times 30%. So that is around 35 kgs.
Yeah.
So 35, so we'll need 81 of the maize, then 35 of the concentrate. So 81 times 1120, then plus 35 times 35. This is a constant. So divide by 116. So the cost of production will be 11838
per kg.
Yeah, the cost of feed per kg will be 1,838 shillings. So if you are to calculate the amount of feed, the amount of money you have invested in those birds, we started with 54, if you can remember. Then we went to 65,000. Then we went to around 12, that one. Then we went to 216. Not so? So each bird will consume, 100 birds will consume 455,000 of feed.
Yeah.
So if you are to add, let's say that we bought that bird at 3,000, that means we would have spent 300,000 on those birds.
Chicks,
Yeah, that is 300. So plus the 150.
Why that?
Those are other expenses.
Oh,
the vaccines, litter, transportation.
Okay.
So let us add 150,000.
Okay.
So you will find that the cost of feed is 9,000.
Wow.
So if you are to sell this bird at one, right now, those birds they are at demand, you'll find that you will get a profit of around 4,000 to 395
on each bird.
On each bird. You get, but most of our farmers here, they are doing mistakes in feeds because feed takes around 60% for you to be successful in this business. So if you don't mind about the feed, you are here to find these problems.
Wow.
Yes.
So the issue is the mistake they make with the feeds.
Yeah, the mistake they make with the feed.
For example, most buying the expensive concentrates?
Yeah, you find that farmers are buying expensive feeds. And they end up working for little profits. Another thing, you'll find that farmers, if they go, you find the farmer that if he goes in for an expensive protein source, you'll end up mixing it in a wrong way.
How?
For example, 35-30%. It means that those are inclusion rates. But you'll find someone telling him that for us, our concentrate, you have to get 150 kgs of maize and put in 50 kgs of and put there 50 kgs of concentrate. Already that is wrong. There you have formulated around 25%. Yet the instruction on the bag is indicating 30%.
Wow.
So that's why farmers end up doing what? Losing a lot of money.
But do you know why they do that?
So here in Uganda, you'll find that we have a lot of inexperienced people in this field of feed. Everyone wants to make business. Even those people who know they'll end up giving farmers wrong information. So, and actually, if you have to observe, you find here, most farmers are now resorting to pellet feeds.
Yeah.
They no longer want to trust concentrates. But it's not because the concentrates are not working, but it's because the information that which are given to them by their doctors is actually wrong. Yes.
Wow.
But the broiler business is the most profitable business, which that's what I can assure you guys.
So you from our calculations,
Yes.
someone is able to make off some money.
Yes.
Like around 400.
Around 400 in 30 days. But if you want to make more money, that means you are going to keep those birds for a longer
next question.
A longer period. Yes, you'll find that if you keep that bird for maybe 6 weeks, profits will also they will also increase. So on 6 weeks, you might find that you need only 12,000.
Okay.
To raise that bird up to 3 kgs.
Up to 30 days, you need 9,000.
Yes, up to 30 days, you need 9,000.
Okay.
Up to around 42 days, you'll need 12,000. Then up to around some of them go up to 49 days. So up to 49 days, you need 17,000. So you can calculate.
Are those what you call heavy birds?
Yeah, those are called heavy birds.
So how do I profit from them?
People who are starting, I would encourage them to do 30 birds. Those are the easiest birds. Yes, those are easiest birds.
So if I want to take it an extra male and I want to do heavy birds,
yes.
How do I sell them? Do I sell live birds, dressed ones?
That's a good question. Now, for example, here, first our target is heavy birds, as you can see. These birds here are ready in 5 weeks and they're ready in 2 kgs, but you're still keeping them at the farm. For us, our target weights, we want to raise them up to 3 kgs to 2.8. Our target carcass weight is 2 kgs. Okay. So we want to sell each bird at 20,000 shillings. So 20,000 minus our cost of production, which will be 12,000. So I think you can do the calculations.
Yeah.
Yes, and here we have 2,000 birds.
Wow.
Yes, so you will find that you'll need not a lot of money to raise these birds. Yes.
Wow, interesting. You have seen where we are going wrong with the broiler farming. It's not that you need a lot of birds to benefit from broiler farming, but from his calculations, I can actually say that broiler farming is...
This is the best business a small farmer can start with. Yes. First of all, you don't need a lot of income to start. And another thing, this bird here, given that you have the right information, can easily be calculated.
And it has the market. The market is
the market is all over.
But one thing I've picked up from this video is, what are you feeding your birds? If there is an alternative, actually the reason why I have even trekked from Kampala to here is the fact that we have someone who is doing something from here. Yes. It means he will not charge us for the taxes he's going to incur, what. It means he's going to give us this protein source at a cheaper price, which is around, how much did you sell a bag of 50 kgs?
175,000.
Imagine if you are saving that. And it's not that it doesn't work. You know, something about us Ugandans is that, I'm not trying to market, but we so much believe that something which has come outside, it's more powerful than what has been made here. And
another thing, sorry to interrupt, another thing, this protein source here, this is the first protein source to be made by a typical Ugandan. Meaning we have also made a step forward. See, here in Uganda, these guys here, they have brainwashed our people that things which are made here from Uganda, they are not working. People have gone to school, people have done a lot of research. So right now we can do these things here at our home and we try to maximize profits. Yes.
Because come think of it, what are the ingredients in a concentrate?
That is soya, which is in Uganda. We have sunflower, which is here in Uganda. Lime powder, all those things, because our protein source here we are using actually readily available raw materials here in Uganda. We want to make sure that each and everyone who is in this business here is getting some little money from this broiler farming to bring back the love of what? Of farming to our people.
Wow.
Yes.
And of course, I can't go any further than that. Just make sure you know what you're feeding your birds and it's not eating on your small profit in any way. And should be something that you trust and you think it will work for you at the end of the day. And of course, if you want to access this protein source, which has been tried on, experimented on, and it's working, the birds are healthy and heavy, his number is going to be linked somewhere in the description below. And of course, we need to support our fellow Ugandans. If you're really still patriotic about your country, you know you will have to support your brother who has done this. And he's a graduate from Makerere. That's so impressive, you know. All right, until next time, keep supporting Uganda, made in Uganda, by Uganda.